I know you moved on to someone new. I hope life is beautiful. You were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you.
Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when the hearts get broke. Too young to feel this old, watching us both turn cold. And I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. These days, these days.
Nothing to show for it now. And I know it ain't pretty when the fire burns out. Calling me when I'm drunk, remind me of what I've done. And I know it ain't pretty when you're trying to move on. I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles will lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. These days, these days. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. These days, these days.
Cigarettes in the ashtray, reminiscing on those past days. I thought you'd end up with my last name, but that changed. And I traveled around the world, think where you living at now. I heard you moved to Austin, got an apartment and settled down. And every once in a while, I start texting, write a paragraph, but then I delete the message. Think about you like a pastime. I could call you a river, get you baptized. Though I wasn't ready to act right. Used to always think I'd get you back right. They say that things fall apart. You were gonna move to Brooklyn, you were gonna study art. Love is just a tool to remind us who we are, and that we are not alone when we're walking in the dark. Let's go.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. Our troubles will lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. We wish we could come back to these days, these days. We wish we could come back to these days, these days.
The kind of farewells we see coming don't scare us. We can have time to prepare for the unfortunate tightening of chests, the gentle fall of tears, the inevitable goodbyes. But it is only by the end that the act of strength that you've mustered up comes down, and all the memories stained with laughter and tears come flooding back. We've been blessed with the opportunity to be exposed to a plethora of experiences and emotions. From the reception area, to blood bank, to central lab, to bacteriology, and all throughout the hospital, we've earned so much experiences that shaped us who we are today. We entered our internship plain-handed. We come to an end with so much learning and proficiency. All this is of course because of the staff who from day one have guided us to better paths, molded us to be better. Although at times we felt being pushed to our limits, it's down there where we found that voice inside us telling us not to give up. And for every disapproval, every criticism, every side comment, there's a more encouraging voice inside, loud enough to drown out the negativity. And if it weren't for these hard times, we would not have been this strong as we are now. Some days felt harder to get up. Some nights were difficult to fall asleep. There were days where we just take a deep breath and sigh, trying to grasp the almost unseen reasons why we entered this field in the first place. There were nights when you just wanted to drink all your worries away. As time went by, it was getting much and much harder to hold on, not just because of the problems that chained you here, but because of what you left behind. Family, friends, social life, love life. We all felt the feeling of wanting to go home. Homesickness was one enemy most of us had to fight through months. But through the close woven friendship that we've built within, somehow we found home in each other. Not 6 centuries, nor 6 decades, not even 6 years, just 6 months. But no length will ever measure to the amount of good times we spent with each other. Warding, receiving, getting of specimens, releasing of results, processing. In between all these are stories and experiences shared. And in between duties are hangouts, food trips, road trips that were filled with laughter and immeasurable happiness. We had our banters and disagreements, but at the end of the day, what we hold is our friendship. How do you say goodbye to such a journey? How do you put an end to such a story? Who knows where we'll all be in the future? Maybe we'd still meet in 6 days, or in 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years, or maybe even in 6 decades. Maybe we'd meet again in the future and we'll all be different people. Some may have already gotten married. Some have become chief medical technologists or even doctors. Maybe we'd meet again and we won't recognize each other's faces. The world is ahead of us and many things will change. But I know for sure that we'll carry with us all the learnings, the memories, and most especially the friendship. Because I know for sure that we've got each other a special place in our hearts. So maybe we don't need to say goodbye at all. Just till we meet again.